Hi there, Hoarders! And welcome to my review and comparison for the Luke Skywalker utility belt set, which includes this Star Wars Nerf blaster.
Why, you stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking Nerf Hoarder!
In 1996, Hasbro released 3 sets as part of their Power of the Force range that included blasters that used Nerf darts. These were the first 3 Star Wars blasters. Now today I'm going to be looking at this blaster, which came with the Luke Skywalker utility set. There was also a Boba Fett blaster, which I've reviewed recently, so please check out that video, and a Chewbacca bowcaster from Return of the Jedi. So even though this blaster came as part of the Luke Skywalker utility set, this isn't actually Luke Skywalker's blaster. This is a Rebel Trooper blaster based on the DH-17 blaster, which we see in A New Hope when you first see all the Rebel Troopers lined up and they're waiting for Darth Vader to come in. You also see some of the Imperial officers have this in the prison scene when Han and Luke rescue Princess Leia. Included in the box is the blaster itself, an adjustable belt with buckle, some electro binoculars, and 3 Nerf darts. Here's a closer look at some of the darts that came with it. You can see it's got the suction tip darts at the end. Also came with these cool binoculars, which, although undersized, look really nice. Looks like sand people, alright. So how does this blaster work? Well, this is quite an unusual blaster. It's a single shot blaster, so you put your dart in the end. But then to fire, you pull back on this priming handle and then just let go. And it's as simple as that. The actual trigger is moulded into the blaster, so it won't actually move. Can't pull it there. It doesn't actually do anything. It's just there for the aesthetics. So, as I said, you load the dart, pull back, and the amount of energy you put into this is how far the dart will go. So if you pull it back a little bit, the dart won't go as far as if you put it right back and fire. Always remember to wear eye protection, even with this thing. I tried to test this blaster out on my chronograph, but I couldn't get a consistent reading because of the way the blaster fires. Darts come out at all different types of angles, and most of the time they just pooped out. I tested this blaster with some more modern darts, and unfortunately it wouldn't work with any of the Star Wars Elite darts. First of all, I'm going to compare this blaster to some of the stills from the movie. And you can see that this blaster actually does look quite good. The main issue is the size. It's way too small. It looks like it's almost half the size. And the other issue is the priming handle at the back isn't meant to be there. But the actual mould of it is quite nice. And the detail on it is quite good as well. Now here's a comparison between this blaster and the 2005 Rebel Trooper blaster. Now they're both based on the DH-17. But you can see straight away the size of the 2005 counterpart. It's almost double the size. But the colour of this one from the Luke Skywalker utility set is actually a really more closer to the film. It's that nice grey sort of gun colour. But in 1996 you could get away with toy blasters being grey, whereas obviously nowadays you can't. So my final thoughts on this blaster. Well, if you're a Nerfer, this is probably one of the worst blasters that's ever been released. And I don't say that lightly, because when I first opened it, I thought this was broken, because I couldn't believe that literally you pull back and that's it. I felt there'd be much more to it. It's got the trigger here, but it's a real shame that it's just a spring, and depending on how far back you pull it, that depends on how it fires. And it dribbles out, it poops out, it fires to the left and right. Oh, it's shocking. Now, if you're a cosplayer, it's just too small. So the only person I'd really recommend this to is a Star Wars collector, like myself, who likes Nerf blasters. It looks really nice. The actual detail on it is really good, and some of the moulding around here is really nice. So my overall score for this blaster,
Your powers are weak, old man.
That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, may the foam flinging force be with you. Oh my, Master Nerf Hoarder really does love his Star Wars Nerf blasters. Anyway, please like and subscribe to the channel. Come along, R2. We're leaving.